For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record,
What is going on, YouTube? Sort of have a late start to 2022. Bad weather, work, all that stuff, and just not a lot going on in the racing world for us anyways. Had to work, which didn't let us get down to the pad. And so yeah, it is what it is. I wasn't happy about it, but might as well take our time, get this thing right. So we got the hood on here. I don't have it Zeus down yet. I have everything to do that. That's going to be an upcoming project here. We did get the cowl panel. I just put a piece of ABS screwed down onto it. It's not terrible at all. Which, by the way, this is Cash. Say hi, Cash. Say hi. This is our American Bully. He's our new stud. So one of the things that's sort of taking our time is we may be breeding some pups, getting some pups in here. So if anybody is interested in any American Bully pups, should have a litter coming in, what do you think, end of February, March, somewhere in that area. So I got the front end off, and what we are going to end up doing, I've got everything except I have to make a bracket for wheel speed sensor up here. We've already got the drive shaft speed sensor, and we've got to get everything, you know, dialed in for that stuff. So just a rundown of the Zephyr twin turbo small block Ford. I'm not pulling the hood off just because it's, well, I mean, I can lift it. Twin turbo small block Ford. Force performance. You can tell I've been watching Rack TV. Forced inductions. TDI 7275, I believe it is, turbos. And they've been pretty good for us. Forced inductions always gets us taken care of. But boy, I can't get this thing lined back up now. All right, there we go. So, forced inductions, TDI, 72 millimeter turbos. We're doing an injector in charge pipe. I've got the solid state relay that I've got to wire up for it. So that's one of the next things. Actually, one of the things before the wheel speed sensor is the solid state relay. I have a diode at the shop that I've got to wire in. I'm going to wire all that stuff, wire this wheel speed sensor up, and then we've got tubes to put in the tires. We've got a couple of different things to do back here. Nothing too crazy though. And then we can go and start getting tested. So here is all my stuff for Whitey, just chilling back here. And yeah, so it's a mess. We're a mess. We've got weight stuff to do. I've got to vacuum this whole thing out. It has been brutal cold except for today, so it's been pretty nice. Ain't that right? See, that's why we're out in the garage. That is why we're out in the garage. Sadie's outside, just chilling. She's a little bit more hot-natured than Cash is here. So we got a lot to do. We got to get the hood. I want to run the hood. We got the hood fit up. If anybody has any ideas about a wrap for the hood, I'm also taking some ideas on that. I'd like to get the hood wrapped. If anybody wants to sponsor a hood wrap, that would be awesome. So yeah, we using the new, got a new jack for Christmas. If the wife watches this video, she's gonna freak out because it's absolutely disgusting, but not much else has changed. Haven't had time to really do too much to it, so it's just want to get tested and get everything set up. This guy's taking a little bit of my time, but hopefully that will be worth it. So we've got, well, I didn't lock in. I haven't locked in for any races in 2022. Car is not tested and running. I'm not going to lock in. I don't know why. I mean, people are better at it. I get annoyed of the last minute, well, not last minute, just the grind to try and get like together, the grind to try to get this thing like going. It seems to always come down to a part doesn't ship until the week before, and I want to be good and tested before I try and take on some of these guys who are just absolutely fast. They're crazy fast. So I need to be tested. I want to run a certain thing. I almost went down to the pad with this thing just like, you know, barely running pretty much, and I was like, that it's just not going to be smart. I don't want to make a one pass and get, you know, just absolutely obliterated down there. So I'm taking my time, doing the smart thing. 2022 is going to be a little slower pace probably with the racing. It is what it is. Hopefully, you know, I get some motivation, but haven't been very motivated here lately, whatever the case may be with that. And hopefully we get some good racing. So the weather, you know, we were blessed with some really good weather in December, but the whole December month for me was just a wash. Like, it was just bad. Not bad in a bad way, just bad in a way that I couldn't get out here to work on this thing or to test or to do anything. Just there's all kinds of scheduling conflicts with stuff that my wife was doing, and then holidays, it just didn't work out. So it is what it is. So we've got 2022 now. We've got a lot to get done. Not that much to get tested though, honestly. So it's raining now, so it will melt a bunch of the snow away. If we could get a couple of good, decent sunny days that's like 40, you know, it'll dry some things up. I've got to pull Whitey out and start pulling this thing out, because I may pull it to the shop and to put it up on the lift to do a couple of things on it. And but I can wire it and do all that stuff in here myself. So yeah, 2021 was fun. You know, we were plagued with the transmission issues at the beginning of the year. That sort of put us about 2 months behind of really, you know, solving things. And then had the issue with cylinder, you know, water in cylinder. And then I made the decision to, let's just go ahead and make it twin turbo. Let's go ahead and do that deal. So that deal in like September sort of cut us for the rest of the year. So it is what it is. It probably wasn't the smartest move. I apologize for the dog out there, by the way. I don't understand what her deal is. Let me get her to be quiet real quick. So the Zephyr 2022, we're going to try to run it as much as we can. Whatever we haven't gotten locked into or can't get locked into with this car, I'm going to lock in with Whitey. Whitey's motor from TKM. Well, TKM is just waiting on me. I'm, you know, just getting some money together for that. So it should be probably, I don't know, February, March, sometime for that. And then we will have a, you know, then it's going to be on. There's a lot of no prep races, from February all the way till November, like a ton. And, you know, where we raced pretty much from February to November last year, we only had this year December and January. So I've got January. It's now January the 9th. So I've got not very much time if I want to run. So I'm sure that somebody will most likely back out of the Darlington race, either True Street or a Real Street or whatever they're calling that, the fake street class. And the you know, the regular class, small tire. If I can't get in that, I may run big tire. You never know. I mean, it is what it is. There's some fast ones there, but we'll check and see what we can do. It's always a good time. I've gotten used to the drive to Darlington now, so it's not really that bad. So, but yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, guys. A lot of talking head, a lot of talking to you about what we're going to do for 2022. But one of the things that you're going to see is I'm not locking into races. I apologize to promoters, whatever the case may be. I locked into too many races last year that I wasn't able to make, or I should have not went because I needed to test the car. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to try to be smart. I have a full-time job. I can't work full-time on this car or test this car full-time. You know, you guys like and share and do all that stuff, and maybe I'll be able to do that. But until that point, this is not my full-time job, and so I can't, 2 kids full-time job. Those are my reasons why this thing is put on the back burner. So, but good reasons. And so what I'm going to do for 2022 is just give it what for as much as we can. So hopefully you guys can support, like this video. That's one of the biggest things. Share the channel. Did not even come close to reaching our goal for 2021. So we'll just move that over to 2022 and hopefully we'll get that done. I wanted 10,000 subscribers. We didn't even come close to that. I don't even know what we were at the beginning of 2021. I need to go back and look, but it is what it is. Can't expect a whole lot from it. I want it to be, but I'm in West Virginia, southern part, not a lot of racing right in our area. I have to travel to do that. I have to take off work. It's less money, less work that gets done at the job. So it is what it is, man. I do appreciate everybody watching and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, that would be great. And you'll be seeing more of this guy. Ain't that right? You ready to go in? I think he's cold. So we're going to go in and get ready. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the